Okay, so part 3. If you haven't seen the first 2, go back, watch them, skim through them, play them on double speed, whatever you need to do. Make sure you've at least checked that out first. All right, let's keep going. So now we've got binomials, right? So notice each set of parentheses now has a plus sign in here, right? We've got a couple things being added together. So it doesn't matter which one you pick. I usually just do the first one. I'd say let the first one, we're going to keep going with that box method, right? Let that first set of parentheses be your columns. The second one is your rows. All right, and we're going to go through multiply everything together. All right, x times x, remember those invisible ones. Add the exponents, that's x power 2. Next, we got x times 5, right? This is really just multiplying 5 by x. That's saying like we got 5 of something, right? So we got 5x right here. All right, same thing down here. We got x times 2, that's 2x. Lastly, then we got the easy one, 2 and 5. 2 times 5 is 10. And then we're going to go through and we're going to add everything up that we put in all those boxes. All right, so we got x power 2 plus 5x plus 2x plus 10. All right, the last step, combine like terms. So you can combine like terms whenever you've got the same exponent and the same variable, the same letter. All right, so right here, we've got 2 terms. They've got the same variable, and they've got the same exponent, right? They've both got that invisible 1. So those 2, and only those 2, you can combine. So we got an x power 2. There are no other x power 2s. That guy stays by himself. Then we've got a 5x to the power 1 and a 2x to the power 1. Same letter, both in x, same power. It's both 1s. So those can be added together. So we've got 5 and 2. That's going to make 7. X power 1. Plus 10. No other numbers without a letter attached. That plus 10 going to hang out by itself. Next example. Same thing. We've got 2 terms here separated by a plus sign. 2 terms here separated by a minus. That first one, I'm going to have that be my columns. The second one is going to be my rows. All right, 3a times a. 3a, remember the invisible ones right here. We're going to add those. A power 2. And then we're going to come over here. Multiply those numbers out in front. The 3 and the negative 2. 3 times negative 2 is 6. Negative 6. And then the a power 1 and the b power 1. All right, those are different letters. There's no other a's to multiply by. It's a power 1. Same thing with the b. There's no other b's to multiply by, so that b will also stay by itself. In the same way, if we want to come down here, a times b is just ab. We can include the invisible power 1s, or you can leave them off. It makes no difference. And lastly, we've got b times negative 2b. And that's going to be negative 2b. And again, you've got those invisible ones. Whenever there's not an exponent, remember, invisible ones, super important. Add those guys up, and that 1 plus 1 is 2. Your last step is always going to be add everything up. 3a squared minus 6ab plus ab minus 2b squared. And again, always look and see if you can combine like terms. So look for any terms that have the same variables and the same exponents. And that's going to be these 2 right here in the middle. Right? They've both got an a and a b, and they're both to the power 1. Right? This is an a power 1 and a power 1. B power 1, B power 1. All right, so because each term has got the same variables and they have the same exponents as each other, we can go ahead and combine those terms. All right, so we've got 3a power 2 minus 6 plus 1 is minus 5, a power 1, b power 1, minus 2b power 2. All right, let's go ahead and do one more example right here, and one where we have one where we've got a trinomial. We've got 3 terms here. Very similar idea. So I'm going to have the one on the left be my columns, the 3b and the 1. The one on the right is going to be my rows. So we've got 4b power 2 minus 2b and plus 5. All right, so first of all, we can come over here. 3 times 4 is 12. B times b power 2, adding the exponents b power 3. Same thing, let's just go straight down the line. So we'll go 3b times negative 2b is negative 6b power 2. And then we're going to go 3b and 5. That's going to be 15b. And then same thing on that bottom row. Well, guess what? We're just multiplying everything by 1. So this one will be easy. If you multiply it by 1, you're not changing anything. So 1 times 4b power 2, 4b power 2. 1 times negative 2b, negative 2b. 1 times 5 is 5. And then we're going to go through, add everything up. So let's see what we've got. We've got a 12b power 3. Down below, we've got a 4b power 2. We've got a minus 6b power 2, minus 2b, plus 15b, plus 5. The order that you write it down doesn't matter. All that matters is that you do go through and combine like terms at the end. So I'm going to come through here and I'm going to combine like terms. I see a b power 2 and a b power 2. Those can be combined. And I see a b and another b. Those can be combined. Notice, what I just underlined, those are b's, not sixes. When I'm back in class, I'm going to make sure I'm doing a better job with my handwriting. Those are b's, not sixes. All right, so let's go ahead and combine those for our final answer. So 4b power 2 minus 6b power 2. 4 minus 6 is negative 2. Again, when you're adding and subtracting, do not change the exponent. That only changes if you were multiplying. All right, same thing here. Let's do these yellow guys. Minus 2b plus 15. So minus 2 plus 15 is 13. So plus 13b. And then plus 5. And there you go. There's the final answer. Again, always text me, email me. If you have questions, my text and email, they're both on the Google Classroom. So you got to reach out if you have questions. Please message me. I want to help, but you got to reach out. I'm trying to be back as soon as I can. I'll see y'all soon.